Hello, hello, hello. I hope you can all hear me. Please indicate if you can't. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome to our 1 year celebration for SaffronSACAP, the Voice Over Talk Show. Just unmute yourselves, everybody, and say good evening.
Good evening.
Can you all hear? Are you able to hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We are running very different today. We are all actually live from our African-Carribean Center in Gillingham. So we apologize for the late start. As you can understand, we've had some teething problems. Myself, for those of you who don't know me, I am Giz Ojiako, and I am the Director of Programs for SaffronSACAP. And I have with me today, it's amazing because I have my two directors sitting beside me, and we have one that we're watching through Zoom. So thank God for virtual life. So without much ado, I'm going to introduce each of my colleagues who have helped row this ship the past 1 year. It hasn't been easy, but we give God the glory. We're here, we're standing. So yes, over to you, Dee, first, if you would like to introduce yourself.
1650.
Guys, can you hear Dee?
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Marcia.
Sorry, let me take this. Oh, we can't now.
Right. Okay, so it's like we're because we go ahead, Marcia.
Yeah, I think because the three of you are together.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing bits of D coming in and out. Okay, so I'm going to so this is Dee, and obviously Dee normally comes on every week. You see her behind the scenes because Dee runs our Facebook page and she answers questions alongside Yemi. And Dee is our director for safeguarding children and schools. Yeah, she does it a lot better than me. But yes, so Dee is that is Dee's role, and then we also have Marcia. Marcia, I'm going to unmute yourself and introduce yourself, please. Hi, thank you for joining us, and glory be to God for 1 year of our voiceover. We can't give God enough thanks for this, and you guys for being here for us and supporting us week in, week out. Thank you very much. My name is Marcia Eliza, and I'm the Director for Youth Engagement and Intervention.
That was quick, Marcia. Thank you so much, Marcia. And without much ado, I have also our boss, Yemi, and I'm going to ask Yemi to unmute and introduce herself, please.
Oh my goodness. Hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon, good morning somewhere in the world. It's amazing, this virtual family, virtual life that we have. But as things come out of very tight ships. So thank God that we're all here, and we're all here in the same room at the same time in this building where we've been, I don't know, monitoring for a whole year. But it is great to be here, and it is great to have all you wonderful people join us today. So it's not a regimented program today. We will have our ups and downs, but we just really wanted to be in this room and be happy that we're making progress. Thank God. The lockdown was we had Freedom Day on the 21st, and we're riding on that. although we still have an extension and a lockdown, we are working on the fact that we have freedom. So thank you. As usual, I will be with my wonderful, awesome family on Facebook. Dee is also here, so it's got to be exciting. Over to you, guys, and thank you.
Please, if you know you can't, I do need to know. So once again, we just want to say an amazing thank you to all of you, because honestly, without you guys coming in every Wednesday, it was Tuesday at one time, but without you guys coming in every Wednesday, we would not be where we are today. So on behalf of all the directors, our board of trustees, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are helping us to bridge the gap, and we are grateful, we are humbled. It's a year, guys. I woke up this morning and honestly, I was buzzing. A year ago, we all know where we were a year ago. There was so much uncertainty in the land. There still is a little bit, to be honest. We lost people, we lost jobs. Things were not very good. Things are not amazing, but do you know what? We're here. And for me, that is a positive. Today, we want to reach out to you as a community, yes, to say thank you, but not just to say thank you. We want to ask you to please let us know how we've done, what more we can do. Have we covered topics in the community? Have we covered topics in your lives that can help? I have always said Saffron is not scared to cover any topic. We will go away, we will speak to our professionals, we will speak to the people that matter regarding any situation, regarding any topic. We are not scared. So we would like to hear from you. Yesterday is our 1 year, so we will be starting again next week with a fresh topic. And we would love to hear from the community what it is you would like us to cover. Like I said, we are no one without you. Without all of you, we can't do it. Yeah. So please, 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 like we said, today is just free for all. It's amazing to have you all on. Some of you have become family. I look at the screen and I can see the regulars, and I'm like, wow, you guys just drop your Wednesday for Saffron, and it's a lovely feeling. And our guests, we have had so many guests on our program for a year. Too many to mention. The roll call is as long as my two arms put together. But I get a bit emotional because we've had Chris. Chris, you were one of our first. Chris, my heart pumps for you. Can you hear me, Chris?
Unmute yourself, please.
Please unmute. If you guys can keep the background noise to a limit, then I can ask you. Awesome. Chris, all we want to say is we love you. We love you.
You can hear me, can't you, Chris?
Sorry? Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, Chris. We can hear you.
And he's reciprocated massively. I mentioned you to my son today. I was speaking. He phoned me from prison. And I spoke to him today, and he was saying to me, Dad, I thought you said you was going to be doing all these great stuff. And I said, listen, and I said about what I'm doing and whatever. And
yeah.
I gave you guys a mention, and I said, they're 1 year on now. So yeah, I was looking forward to coming on the show. That's why I was a little bit late. So I was glad that you was a little bit late anyway, because I was a little bit late myself.
Awesome. Well, guys, Chris was our second guest when we launched a year ago. And you can go back on our YouTube videos. Please, guys, subscribe. You will not miss any of our programs if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, because once we come off air, we don't stop. Once we come off air, we don't stop. And we make sure that all our programs go on the YouTube channel. So Chris was our second guest, and wow, did his story blow us away. We are in a community, we are part of a community that pretends things are not happening. So when your children
get into difficulties, what do? We run away and we say, no, it's not happening, but it is happening. When the children, unfortunately, maybe get incarcerated, which is happening a lot in our community, we pretend it's not happening. We say they've gone on holiday. You need to listen to Chris's story. Chris was in for 14 years, came out, and he has done amazingly. Chris is now in the university studying. Chris has his own organization set up by himself. If there are any parents out there, if there are any families out there, aunties, uncles, grandparents, whatever, and you have similar stories, you have challenged youth out there who are taking you through the penal system, you need to go back and listen to the second week. It's on our YouTube. I'm not sure of the actual date. We can possibly get before the end of the show. Listen to Chris's story. It's an eye-opener, and it does tell you that there is life after such challenges. The idea, when we set up SaffronSACAP, the idea was to bridge the gap within our community. And that was not just for the African community, that is for the Caribbean community as well. And what we've tried to do is try to tell our community is that, look, we are here. There are people who are ready to listen. There are people who are ready to give you support. And that was one of the main reasons why we wanted to do live from our center. Now, yes, we are based in Gillingham, but we are operating all over the United Kingdom as far as Scotland. Okay. And this center is what we want to look at it as the pulse of SaffronSACAP. Okay. But even if you can't come down to Gillingham, we will come to you. The idea is we want to see a much lower percentage of our children and our families in social care, in the penal system, in the PRUs. We want to see that the numbers, we want to bring the numbers down. And the only way we are going to do that is coming on here. Let's talk, tell us the issues. I know that some of you come on our program we do every third Saturday of the month. And we do this program with the Home Office engagement team. And guys, guess what? It's working. The results are phenomenal. If you had been on last week's Saturday's version of the program, we had another success story. So the reason why I'm saying this is because we need you to be talking to the right people, getting the right information that will help your challenges, help your situations. All right. So we don't want to turn this into a lecture because today is party day. It's 1 year. We are celebrating, but we still want to hear from you. We still want to know, how can we support you? How can we support your family? I know of a young man who every night I go to sleep, he's in my head. I started off speaking to the family and they've dropped off. And what we don't do at Saffron, we don't push you. We don't badger you. It's got to be what you want. So please reach out to us. We are here and we are very, very, very willing to take on every and any and help. But once again, we just want to say thank you. Welcome to all our Facebook family. Hello, Omoti. Oh, I don't even know where to start with you, because you are amazing. You are such a queen. You are a queen, and we love you. We love you. We love you. We love your group. Give me the full name of the group.
Amoti.
Omoti, are you there? I wish you would come on Zoom so we can hear your voice, but we just want to say thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. We are working our way. We need to come to Ireland. We need to have a roundtable discussion, and we will. But seriously, thank you so much for your love and your support. God bless you. At this stage, I'm going to hand over to Yemi, because what I'm going to ask Yemi to do is just to give us, we're going to swap in a minute. Just bear with us, guys. But yeah, I want Yemi to give us a bit of, yes, that's it, kings and queens. the Kings and 4Gs, Kings and Queens is a group who we've connected with on Facebook. Amazing group based in Ireland. And we will be doing a lot more with them in the upcoming future, which you will hear about. So that is 4Gs, Kings and Queens. And we'll be talking about them a lot later. I just want to quickly mention, as an organization, you know, we do a lot of partnerships, we do a lot of collaborations. We feel that as an organization, we can't do this on our own. No, we can't. You know, there was only one Superman and one Wonder Woman, and that's just not us. So we ask you to come and join us. Yeah, let's see what we can do together. There is a piece of cake for everybody. So it's not about Saffron, you know, it's not about Saffron. It's about how we can impact in the community, how we can be the change that we want to see, how we can make sure that every single child is safeguarded, is protected within the community. Every single parents, because we do care about the parents as well. You know, we run our parenting groups on this center. We have our family support service run from this center. So we're ready. We're out there. So we're asking organizations, you know, if we want to partner with us, please, please, please. I'm going to now ask Marcia to unmute. Marcia is she's our life coach, one, but Marcia is our director for youth engagement. Marcia, on my screen you look frozen, and the reason being, guys, is I got a new laptop by my boss, and I connected the laptop today, so it's a bit funny, but please bear with me. I'm so excited. I got a spanking new laptop. So yeah, I'm gonna ask Marcia, who looks frozen on my screen, but that could be just because I haven't connected properly, to unmute and tell us a bit about. She's laughing. Tell us a bit about your. We want to hear about the coaching, because there might be people on here that need that service. Over to you, Mars.
So you got a new laptop?
Yes, I did. I did. It was a belated birthday present, Mars. It was a belated birthday present. Okay, it took her only 6 months. That's what she's like.
Saving up.
She's been saving up her pennies. So it was my belated birthday present to find her. But yeah, go ahead, Mars. The floor is yours.
I'm not down there. I'm so sorry that I'm not in the building as well. But hey, next time I'll be in the building. So about life coaching. I'm not quite sure if many people know what life coaching is, but life coaching is it's helping people to unblock those limiting beliefs that they have within themselves to make them better people, you know, to make your life more purposeful. So you might go around saying, I'm not good at certain things. And this could be coming from some experience you've had in the past, something someone said to you, but it's all in your mind. Because when you unblock that, you realize you do have the potential to be whatever you want to do. You know, wherever you want to be in life, if you put that into action, you can be there. So it's about thoughts, and your thoughts create the actions. Because of what you think, you act that out. And because of that action, you get results. So if you have a negative thought, you'll display negative action and you'll get a negative result. Positive thoughts, positive actions, positive results. It's not always going to be easy because everyone's situation is different, but it's about adapting that sort of positive mentality. What a life coach does for you is what a sports coach does for an athlete. Support you, guide you, take you along. Be your best cheerleader, the person who would push you, someone you're accountable to. The life coach doesn't do the work for you. The life coach supports you to do that work. So you're held accountable for what you do, but your life coach is the person who's there. So it's a person who would hold you accountable for actions that you said you should have done. And, you know, with life coaching as well, they're your biggest cheerleaders. and you're encouraged to celebrate every tiny step. I just had a text from one of my clients, and it read with lots of emojis, happy clapping. Hey, Marcia, I've just got an interview. Wow. Now, my reply back was loads and loads and loads and loads of happy emojis. Well done. Now, this is someone who thought she could never move on. She's been working in the NHS for a very long time, and she just felt, this is just a job I can always do. She never thought she had the potential. But when I got her to see that she had that potential within herself, she was applying for jobs 2 bands up from where she's at now, and now she's got an interview. And it's about that. Now, this interview might not yield her the job, but this is a step that she had never taken before. So this is what life coaching is. It helps you to break down those negative beliefs that you think, I can't do this. And to make a distinction, life coaching is not counseling. Life coaching deals with the healthy part of the thinking, whereas counseling deals with the area that needs a little bit of clinical input. So life coach is non-clinical. You work with the things that are in your minds that hold you back, rather than the trauma or the bad experience where you've had that are making you clinically ill. Whereas life coaching is more of a positive experience.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, Saffron it is, just make contact with Saffron and we can arrange, we do group sessions with young people, sessions with families, professionals, any, just let us know and we'll be there to support you.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Marcia. And I really want us to swap seats, Dee, so that you can, because this is where the mic is, so you can come and give us an insight. So we're just going to do a bit of musical chairs. Remember, I told you it's going to be a bit different today, guys. So just bear with us.
This is fun.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Hello. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, it's a yes.
Okay. Well, thank you. Okay, sweet start. Okay. All right. So thank you. Thank you once again for being a part of our celebration, for being with us throughout the year.
Oh, you've gone low.
I've gone low. Oh boy.
Right,
Now
yeah.
I'm gonna have to scream.
Speak louder.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's up if you can hear me? So I'll start again by saying thank you very much for being a part of our celebration. Thank you for sticking with us for the last year. It hasn't been easy, not for us, not for you, not for anyone really, considering COVID and all the impact COVID has had on everyone. So we just really want to say thank you. Thank you once again. For those who do not know, I am Deborah, and I kind of take care of safeguarding in schools and anything to do with children's emotional and behavioral problems or challenges or difficulties. So for this year, I am really looking forward to working with other professionals and, of course, with parents and definitely with children. I'm very, how do I put it, children's social worker. So I just kind of feel like whatever it is you're looking for in terms of your children, um, the idea is to get that support before it escalates. So this year we are going to be intentional. We are not going to ignore the red flags. When children start acting a little different, I don't want you to sit on it. I want you to reach out straight away. You know, Joey has started moving around with a different group of boys. And so I've noticed these kind of changes. Talk to us about it because we are trained to talk to the children and to see maybe where things might be a little bit different. So I don't know. We have so many things happening this year. Parenting classes, which I have said I'm really excited about. And I think that would also be an opportunity to meet a lot of people, a lot of you, and of course, to kind of tackle some of the challenges that parents might be experiencing. So, yes, thank you. Thank you again. Yes, we can.
Musical chairs.
Yes, it is.
And that's the best angle.
Wow, wow, wow. How amazing, how amazing, how amazing. Can you still hear me? I think I got the loudest voice. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
Can you guys, can you guys hear me? Just give me a thumbs up. You can. Awesome. Oh, wow. We've had so many nuggets, positive thoughts, positive actions, positive results. Guys, if you don't take anything away from today, you see those three sentences, they're mini sentences, positive thoughts, positive actions, positive results. Put it this way, we're in June. You've got 6 months till Christmas, yeah? 6 months to the end of the year. Let's make it purposeful. Have the positive thoughts, do the positive actions, you will get the positive results. Thank you, Marcia. That stuck in my head. Thank you, thank you. God bless you for that. Yeah, we need to sign up, Marcia. I need to do a session with you. Yeah, because I'm on a roll, you know.
Yeah, ready.
Okay, we'll definitely put out your information, your details on the chat, so that if anybody wants to link up with you, that would be easy for them to do. Then we had intentional. I haven't heard that word for a long time. You can see Dee's been, obviously she's been studying while we've been partying, but wow, intentional. Guys, it's serious, you know, and as an organization, we really want this to happen. Do not ignore the red flags. You know, you think it's not happening when it's happening. And by the time you're ready to accept it's happened, because it would have happened, it's too late. You've got social services ringing on your bell. You've got the police knocking on your door. You've got teachers telling you your child cannot come back to school again. So we have to be intentional. Do not sit on it. Don't sit on the problem. Act straight away. Dee is definitely trained to talk to the children, and she does it very, very well. Okay, and I'm not just saying that because she works at Saffron. I'm saying it's a passion for her. It's what she lives, she eats it, she breathes it. So you've got somebody in the inner caucus who can help you. Please come to us. Okay, parenting classes. Yeah. We're excited. We hope you are. You know, please indicate your interest. It might not be for you. It could be for somebody else. Physically, we can definitely do physically now. Obviously, our office is COVID compliant, but there are still a few more things we need to do before the 21st of July is now, isn't it? Yeah. And we have a part-funded parenting hub. So please, if you do require support, we will drop I'm sure most of you know our handles anyway, but we won't take that for granted. We will still drop the information in the chat and on Facebook, so you can reach out. Okay, and we will also mention our other director, who is not online at the moment, but Adebola Ahmed is also SaffronSACAP's resident social worker. So like I told you, we have professionals, we have people who can help, we have people who are willing to help. Yeah. So I want to just say hi to a few people. To Nene, thank you for coming on, Nene. Sister Viv, we've welcomed you. Thank you. As always, you're always on. We love you. We bless you. Thank you, Chris, for being on. We're not going anywhere, but I'm very overwhelmed today. As you can see, I'm very hyped up, very excited. Because it's a year, and a year ago, if anybody had told us we would be where we are today, where we were last year, we would never have believed. So, you know, we're really happy today. Twinny, hiya. Twinny, that's my Twinny. Twinny is on. Hi, Chin. Thank you for coming on. I know you're at work, so thank you. Thank you for coming on. I hope you can hear me. Say hello. Is she there? Have you just turned on and gone away, Chin? Okay.
She's on Facebook.
She's there.
She's there. Okay. I think she's also on Facebook. So she's, yeah. All right. But that's Chinny. Thanks for coming on, Chin. So, and thank you to Facebook. Wow, Facebook, you've got, I don't even know how many we've got on there, but yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming on Facebook. Ebere, hi, you're always on. Thank you so much for the support and the love. Love you to bits. But like we said initially, we want to hear more from you guys. We want to know what it is you want us to tackle. We will handle it. You know, we will handle it. We've got our boots, we've got our armor, we're not scared, we're ready. Hi Chin.
Hiya.
How are you? Thank you for coming on. So please guys, please let us know. Let us know. And I'm going to put this out there. 30th of June is the last day for you to register for the EU settlement scheme. Do not be found wanting. As at this stage, we have not heard there's any extension. So please, if you are and from the EU, if you're EU settlement, you need to, it's free, guys. It is absolutely free to register on the scheme. So if anybody is asking you to bring 1 penny, tell them that Giz and Saffron said it is free. You don't have to give them a penny. And if you're struggling, please reach Saffron and we will signpost you to who will help you. But please do not depart with any money, guys, because to register for the EU settlement is free. And it would be really sad for us to hear that you've parted with XYZ amount just because you didn't come on the Zoom. Yeah. So, you know, we wish you all the best with the EU settlement registration. It is the 30th of June, the last day. But if you get your registration in before the 30th, then you're fine. Anything after the 30th, even Saffron can't, and we can't help you. There would be no point calling us after the 30th of June. And while we're still talking about immigration, on the 17th of July, which would be the third Saturday in July, we will be talking about international students. So if you are an international student coming into the UK to study, or if you know anybody who would like to do that, please tune in to the Home Office, UK Home Office immigration team and Saffron's collaboration on the 17th of July, 12 to 3 p.m. It's a Saturday, the third Saturday of July, and we will be airing the show around international students. It's a big one because there have been a lot of changes, positive changes for international students. So please Zoom in. You can also get a one-to-one with one of the immigration officers from the vulnerability team and from the other departments. Okay, so that's what we do for you because you've spoken to us and you said to us, this is where we're waiting. This is what we want. Okay. So my boss is trying to say something to me, but we're not twins, so we don't do telepathy. What is it?
Reading your post on Facebook because when you said, "Oh, I'm going to say something," I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to read her post on Facebook. What do you think, guys?
Yeah. I'm handing over to my boss now. I've spoken enough. Go ahead, Yam.
But you know what? This morning, Giz woke up and she was so excited. You know, it was like, you know, like when it's your birthday.
Was that before or after she opened it?
Oh, that was before she got this when she got here.
Oh, okay, all right.
She got this when she got here. And and she put up this post, and I read it. I went, "Girl, you've been writing." So when she said talk about Saffron, I'm thinking everyone knows about Saffron, but you wrote something that I think people should read. It's quite a long post, isn't it? Should I read it? Or should I just signpost people to go read on your page?
Signpost them to the page.
Sure? You're embarrassed?
Guys, if you want to read it, go to Saffron page on Facebook, and you can read my post. And it is basically telling you about our journey. And it's been a hard one.
You're not hearing you.
You're not hearing me. I said, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I simply said that if you want to read the post, please go to Saffron's page, SaffronSACAP's page on Facebook. We will also try and put it up on the website. And all it basically does, I'm still overwhelmed. You can see I'm very high, guys, and I haven't taken anything. I'm just happy. The post was just basically the post was just me talking about our journey. But what I will say, when I look at how SaffronSACAP and the voiceover and everything Saffron has started, if you have a passion and you strongly believe in something, guys, do it, stick to it. Don't let anybody. Well, no, you have no control over what people tell you, but you have control over what you do about what they. So if somebody says to you, you can't do it, it's okay. You say your thank you. And let me tell you, the minute you walk away, you tell yourself, not only can you do it, but you are going to do it. And that is what we said to ourselves. Guys, a year ago, it wasn't all rosy. You know, there were tears, there was frustration, but we said we stuck at it, and we've got an amazing team. And Saffron is by no way, shape, or form just me and Yemi. And I'll tell you that now. We've got an amazing team that we work with. You see Marcia, you see Dee, Adebola. We've got, I mean, we've got so many. Our board of trustees, you see some of them come on, and we've got amazing mentors. So you see, when people see your passion and when they see that you're serious about what you're doing, they will climb on board. And for anybody that for anybody that wants to partnership with us, wants to collab with us, our door is open. Our door never closes, because our mantra is #together we can. And it is only when we come together as a community that we are going to make this community great. Yeah. So we're not going to read my post. No, we're not. You can go to the Facebook page. You can read it if you want. But seriously, guys, yeah. Every one day starts a journey. We started and we're here and we're going and we're not stopping. We're still going. We're still moving, but we can't move without you. So please, 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 any issues, whether it's around your children, whether it's around the children's schools, whether it's around abuse and nobody's listening to you, is your child being bullied at school and you're reporting and nobody's listening and they're sweeping it under the carpet. If you're scared to go to Ofsted, we'll go for you. We're not scared. We will go to the highest, because we believe that every child should feel free, should feel safe, should have an enabled environment. But if you don't tell us what is happening, we don't know. And when we don't know, we can't help. And we can't do everything. So we will signpost. We have organizations we also work with where we can signpost you. But a lot of the stuff we have in-house anyway. So please, 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 you know, let Saffron be your go-to. Yeah. From a cultural point of view, we understand the journeys, because many of us come from the same backgrounds as yourselves. So when you're sitting in a room and you're speaking to us, we can hear that. What we would help you to do is to align the culture with the legislation that you see in this country. But we will never take that culture away, because even us as an organization, we believe that, you know, culture is everything. You know, it's a guiding, I like to call it my guiding light, you know. So please, 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 you know, keep reaching out to us. Keep click on our Instagram, click on our Facebook, click on our LinkedIn. We're on LinkedIn. We're on, where else are we?
YouTube, please subscribe. Click the subscribe. Instagram. I said Instagram. Click the subscribe button. Yeah, and share. Like I always say, it might not be for you, but it could be for somebody. I don't always like to think things might be okay in my life. It doesn't mean they're okay in the next person's life. And I think we need to start thinking more about your neighbor and your neighbor's neighbor, because then when we do that, we're passing the love, we're sharing the love, and we're healing the community. Okay? So don't say, oh, well, it doesn't happen to me. It might not happen to you. And I don't want it to happen to you, but it could be happening to somebody that you know. Okay, right. At this point, I'm going to ask you, do we have any from Facebook? Do we have any?
You have any questions?
Bello Bukola Sheiki said, congratulations for your new laptop. Thank you, Bello. Thank you so much. Ebere said positivity. Absolutely. Listen, you know, some people meet me and they say to me, Giz, you know, with everything that's gone on, why are you always so positive? And you know what I keep saying to them? I say, listen, when you have a problem, it's already there. So the only other thing we can think about is the solution to the problem. You keep harping on the problem doesn't go away. The quicker you move towards the solution, the better. Yeah. And that is a mindset we want everybody in our community to have. Yeah. Because then we start having less of the issues we are seeing within our community. Yeah. Our faith organizations, I know some of you are out there. We need you. You know, we do need you, because you have become more than just faith organizations. You know, I think some of you are doing more than some of the welfare and parastatals we have in the United Kingdom. Please don't shy away. Come and speak to us. Let's know how we can come together and help each other. You know, when you bring the faith is amazing, but there could be elements in the society are happening that you're not aware of. And that's where you need organizations like Saffron to break it down. And we can come together. I know a lot of the faith organizations get a lot of stick, especially through the COVID period. And I think it's a time where we need to be trying to come together rather than working against each other or working apart. So if there are any faith organization leaders on tonight, on Facebook or on the Zoom, please reach out to Saffron. We are more than happy to work with you to heal our community. Okay? And that was just a shout out to, and a wonderful job for what you are all doing, because I've always said, as a Christian, you know, we need the faith. We need the faith. You know, you can't take that away. And I know it's not for everybody, and I'm not saying it's for everybody, but we do need you in the community. So if you are listening, you know, reach out, give us a shout. Okay, guys. What time is it now? You know, I'm still time conscious, so let's not even. Right, it's 7:20, yeah, and we've got 2 cakes. That's why I've been excited. We've got 2 cakes. And
sorry, Max.
Hang on. We've got 2 cakes for the 3 of you.
2 cakes. So what we would like to do, we would like to just show you the cake, and then we can give you some virtual pieces, and we'll eat the real pieces for you to celebrate our 1 year. How about that? If anybody has any objections, please state now or forever hold your peace.
I object.
You object. Marcia, you're a director. You can't object.
I object because I'm not getting real cake.
And I do want to say a shout out to our Nigerian directors as well. Saffron Safeguarding, Saffron Development Global Foundation, SDGF. Saffron Social, sorry guys. You can see I'm high, I'm just not getting it. Saffron Social Development Global Foundation is the Nigerian arm, and I'm handing it over to our boss. And she's just going to give you a brief overview, because we can't talk about SACAP without talking about SDGF, because that is the mother of all of, yeah. Okay, over to you, Yemi.
I can't keep up with her. speaking and I'm catching my breath. Okay. Do you know what? I think I'm so excited and I'm just a bit taken aback because when you look at the journey, it has been such a long one coming. But when you look at it, it only feels like it was yesterday. And when we started out with the Saffron Social Development Global Foundation out in Nigeria in 2015, so and I remember, I'll get that to your bit soon. But when we started out with a letter to Safety Commission in Lagos because we tried to identify the organization that we could reach out to that we felt was doing something that we could partner, collaborate, you know. And all we wanted to do was take the safeguarding agenda to Nigeria. You know, when you've been working with children, young people, families around safeguarding for so long, you start to see the gaps. And the gap has always been around Black African children and families. Hence, we saw the need for Nigerian children specifically to be able to enjoy that same um, provision that children in the UK had. And taking that agenda, I can tell you, you know how our land is. Nothing like that comes easy. But the grace of God continues to open doors for us. And long story short, we advocated for this agenda, safeguarding agenda, and we were invited to sit on the Lagos State's safeguarding, which eventually got his name into that committee. So it was the Safeguarding Children's Rights and Child Protection Committee. So we had a seat at the table, and we're able to actually give a semi training around the safeguarding agenda, and together we were able to inform the safeguarding child protection policy, which now is mandatory in Lagos State for all child-centered organizations to implement that policy. It was signed by the then governor of Lagos State, Governor Akinwumi Ambode, on the 16th of December 2016. So it was indeed a great Christmas present for all of us. And today we continue to do that work. Right now, our wonderful, wonderful directors, both in Lagos and Abuja, are pushing the safeguarding agenda nationally. On the 25th of May, we called a national call to action around the safeguarding agenda, and we had, I believe, about 5 ministries who have and continue to engage in ensuring that we actually are able to make this happen. So, you know what? We're excited and we're happy and we are grateful because we could never have done any of this without favor and the grace of God. But the issue is that we can't get tired. We refuse to get tired. We will continue to do this, and we just shout out to people to reach out to support us in this. This is not like, well, everyone around me knows this. This is not about me. This is not about Saffron. This is not about anyone who is engaged with Saffron. It is about the children, the young people, and the families that we're trying to work with to make a difference. And it is positive differences that we intend to make in their lives. Now, Saffron SDGF, as we fondly call Social Development Global Foundation, has different angles. It's very holistic. So we have the safeguarding agenda, but we also have poverty elevation for women. We have the gender equality action and engagement and empowerment for young people. And ultimately, which is our drive, is research policies and training. So it is quite a wide remit. But within that, we actually continue to see the need for Black African families. Hence, in November, well, the discussion started way before then, but in November 2019, we actually started the SaffronSACAP, which is a Saffron Safeguarding African Children and Adults Partnership in Gillingham. So this is where we're at. The journey ahead is very long. We ask that people join us. Our numbers are there. You know, if you know people we need, Niger now, the way it works is, somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and you get what you want. So if you know somebody that you think we should be talking to, some organizations we should be engaging with, we are open to collaborations, partnerships. You say it, we will work with you. All we ask is transparency, accountability, and commitment. So that's me said. I don't talk too very much, not too much. If you get me talking, I train, so I would flourish in a training room. Um, but we are very, very solution focused. So if you have solutions, please bring them on board. And our tables are all ready now. We have Gillingham Centre, we have our family, African Family Service. We have our offices on the third floor. We have Kickstart. We have young people traineeship as well. So there is a lot going out here. We are not octopuses. We don't have 8 arms. So please, we need your arms, we need your feet, we need your thoughts, we need everything. Engage, volunteer. There is enough room to volunteer. We have a big room here. I believe we're going to take the laptop around and just show you the room. Can you use your laptop, isn't it, please? Okay. Or your phone. We can't see you. You might maybe take your background off. Or you want to use my phone?
Yeah. Use the phone or take the background off.
Use the phone, yeah. Yes, your phone. Start from the door over there. There.
Yeah, but it's looking at me. Looking at me. Or should I just put it like that?
Yeah.
So
Start from the door. Okay. So should I can you see? Yeah, should I talk you through?
Yes,
Yeah,
please talk
okay,
us
so
through.
yeah, okay.
So
That
out
one.
the window now. So hands coming through there.
Okay, so you come round the room and we actually have an African sort of setting, boutique. It is a large room. It will take close to 60 sitting down, and it is up for what do you call it? Rent? Rent, yes. So yes, hire, that's the word. So you can hire the room, just connect with us, and I think we have 2 people around the year now who have taken it up for their team meetings, which is great because coming after COVID, we need the income. But it's brilliant. You come out of Gillingham station and we're directly opposite the station, just across the road, one road. And it's a brilliant place. It is Kingsley House. So if you're in Gillingham and you know Kingsley House, we are in the social care building. We have housing, we have all our benefits, all these offices. All these offices are here. So we're in the right place. We also have the national, who are they? National Legal Services. They are the largest legal services for domestic abuse in the country. And we're actually in the middle of agreeing partnerships with them. So do you know what? The what is bright? The whatchamacallit is bright?
The sky is bright. Oh, the future is bright.
The future is bright. Okay, yes. So, Marcia, you can sit down there and be laughing at me. Well done. Her future is bright, and the future is orange, and orange is saffron. So, hey, we're excited. We are really, really excited. We have a lot of work ahead of us, and this is where we're at. I hope you've seen all what the room's like.
Loving it.
Oh, thank you. And this is just the room. Next door, I think we've locked it now, is our apprenticeship training room and our African Family Support Service as well. So I'm overwhelmed. I'm really overwhelmed, but we've been waiting for lockdown to be over. So if you're working with any local authorities, please shout out. We're here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Giz. Cake. Right.
Can I just also add?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Can I just also add that we work closely with a dance organization called Impact Dance, where they cater for young people between the ages of 11 and 19. And it's not just a dance group, it provides all sorts of facilities. They've just moved to their new offices in central London, and they have venue where young people can drop in and do their homework. If they want to do their homework, they can just drop in, have a cup of tea. So it's like a little family. So if you have any young people who are interested in dance, especially in dance, please contact Saffron and we'll put you in touch with them.
Excellent. Thank you for picking that up, Marcia, because I had forgotten. Okay.
Yep. Very quickly, I want to announce. Yemi did mention we're doing the traineeship. That is on now. It's a 6-week program for 16 to 24-year-olds. You do it through Saffron. What I'd like to say, especially to the parents, is encourage your children. Degrees are amazing, okay? But when you have on your CV courses you have done, volunteering, these are pathways into university. Yeah, sometimes your child might not get. Sometimes your child might not always get the right what do you call it, the right sometimes they might not always get the right grades, you understand? But when the CV is looked at and you can see, the strides this individual has been making to make something in their life, it's a huge difference. Let us encourage these young people. I always say, my parents used to say, my daughter, you will be better than us. And I say to my children, you will be better than me. Now, I'm very ambitious. So you can imagine, where I want my kids to be. And I'm not saying everybody, we're all different. We all want different things for our kids. But I know as parents, we all want good things for our children. So please, 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 the traineeship program, if you have children who are interested to do the 6-week program, there are remunerations, but you'd have to speak to us in private so we can go through that. Please let us know. I'm signing people up within the next week. From today to the next week, I've already signed. I'm still signing people up. Also, we will be starting very, very soon the training program out in Nigeria as well. And the reason being, it was recently announced there's the challenges that the government is facing with education out there. Without going into politics, because I don't do politics, it's more about the growth of the young people out there. So what we are looking at is how can we make them more employable? How can we make the young people in the UK more employable? A lot of these kids are going through universities, coming out, and they're not getting jobs. And it's not just that the jobs are not out there, it's because these young people are not employable. They're not ready. Yes, they've got the degrees, they've got the certificate, but they've not got the skills that are required within the workplace. And Saffron, like we've always said, we want to bridge the gaps.
And that is one gap we are bridging, home and abroad. So if you know any young people out there that will be interested, please, please, please connect with us. Together we can make these children, because these are our future. These are the tomorrow. Yeah, these are our future. So we need to start now. There's no point starting in 10 years' time, because there'll be a great big hole. We need to start now in order to fill that gap. Okay, guys, enough. I'm going to open the cake. Can you see the cake? Okay, you know what? I'm going to show them the cake. Can you see it? One cake. Hold on. This is milk, white chocolate. Hold on a second.
This is showing off.
This is
two
cakes.
It's 2 cakes.
So because it's all virtual, I'm going to eat cake for you guys. So I'm going to have some of the white one. I'm going to have some of the chocolate. Please don't say I don't do anything for you all. Yes? Tomorrow you'll say Giz doesn't help. Well, I'm going to help you all today. I'm going to eat both cakes. Coming back in a minute.
Okay. Please feel free to unmute yourselves. And just feel free to comment, because I think we've downloaded so much.
Yeah, we have.
What we want to do is hear from you. Did I echo?
No.
It was you. It was both of you. This is getting weird.
You both said the same.
I know. Starting to speak like twinnies. Twinnies, sorry.
You people should bring me my cake, oh.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'm sitting here with no cake.
Don't worry, you know you're covered. We'll give you. But we want to hear
thank
from
you.
guys. We want to hear issues. We want to hear your concerns about the community. You know, we want to hear what is happening out there that you feel needs to be addressed that isn't being addressed. Let's check, please. Yeah.
In Lagos. Okay. Yeah. Please feel free to unmute yourselves. Chini, please feel free. Nene, please let's hear from you. And I've lost my Facebook connection. Be quiet.
See you watching from Facebook. Thank you for coming on. Auntie Grace's one. Have you got it?
And I said, wow.
Okay. Auntie Grace, if you can hear us, I know you're not on the Zoom, but you are on Facebook, and that is
Star Children Initiative.
There you go. Got Star Child in my head. Yes. So that is the initiative. Grace
Alexander.
Grace Alexander is the CEO, and she does amazingly. She charges the course for children with children and adults. You can't hear me?
The internet.
The internet. No, the internet just dropped. Sorry. Star Children's Initiative, which is started by Auntie Grace Alexander, who happens to be on Facebook at the moment. And we just wanted to say a big shout out because she's one of our major partners with Saffron, and she does amazingly with children and adults with disabilities, both home and abroad. So here in the United Kingdom and in Africa, Nigeria in particular. So Auntie Grace, much love. We love you. We love what you do. We love what you do. Very passionate, and we are looking forward to do so much more with you in the coming future. At this point, just before we go, I need to we want to introduce and this is a very, very special organization to me. And it's to do with widows.
Cutting out again.
Cutting out. Am I back again? Oh, thank you, Mars. This is a very special initiative for me, and it's
to do with widows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we can share the logo, and whilst we're sharing the logo, I'll just give you a little bit of a background into this initiative, and we'll go from there. Yeah. Just bear with me. Okay. The name of the organization is Healing Hearts Widows Support Foundation. Healing Hearts Widows Support Foundation. I don't know if you can all hear me. I'm hoping you can. Healing Hearts Widows Support Foundation. That's them there. Now, this is a foundation that is, it has been on since 2015. And this is started by Barry Goziem, Mezwe.
Did you say you were sharing the logo? We can't see.
Yes, we're going to share the logo. Just bear with us. Yeah. There you go. That's the logo. Healing Hearts Widow Support Foundation. And this foundation is run by an amazing, and when I say amazing, I mean an amazing young lady, which is a woman. Her name is Gozier Udumezwe, and this is called the Healing Hearts Widow Support Foundation. They are on Facebook, but this is somebody that is known to me. This has been on since 2015. Gozier, we will be looking to have her on the program on one of our upcoming programs very shortly. I'm not going to divulge too much because it would be amazing to hear from. I don't like third-party speeches, you know. It would be amazing to hear from the source. But this is just to let you know that this is one of the foundations we will be looking to support alongside all the others we do. We support, like we told you, Star Children. We support CEDA. CEDA is an organization for the disabled in Lagos, supporting sports. They do sports. Yes, they support the disabled children and adults through sports. It's an amazing initiative. We also support the Iyaniwura Foundation. Yeah, I'm really learning. The Iyaniwura Foundation, which is also in Lagos, support them. So what we like to do is lend our support to these organizations because, like we have the mantra, together we can. You can't. Such organizations will not be able to operate in isolation. And it's not just about the money. It's more about raising awareness, spreading what they do, and letting them know that, you know, they're not alone. There is ability in disability, and the fact that you have a disability does not exclude you or should not exclude you from having a life. Whereas we're dealing with the widows now, the fact you have lost your husband or your wife should not communicate you from the community. You know, you have as much right to lead a normal life as anybody. So Healing Hearts, we will be lending our widows' might, but more importantly, we will be bringing on the owner of the foundation, who is going to be able to give us an insight into the journey, where it came from, you know, because we always like to know people's journey. That's why we talk about our journey all the time whenever we come on. You know that people didn't spring up from nowhere. Okay, so Healing Hearts Widow Support Foundation, please watch this space, and we will be definitely calling on Barrister Kozia Udmezwe, who is proprietor. She worked hard, guys. She worked so hard to make sure that these widows have a voice in the community. Thank you, Nene. Nene said, congratulations and greatest strides. Grateful for all the achievements the ladies have achieved. God bless. Thank you so much, Nene. And you know, you come in. Sometimes Nene is even sleeping while she's on because she's just coming from work, driven through Lagos traffic, and still finds time to come on. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, honestly, guys, you can see I've never been this hyped on a Wednesday, but it's just been very overwhelming because to know that we are where we are, to know that, you know, in our team, we've all got through the pandemic, and we're here. And we just want to say, you know, a shout out of love to all of you who lost somebody through the pandemic. I think we all lost somebody directly or indirectly through this pandemic. I'm hoping you watched some of the programs we've done. We are not forcing anybody to go and take their jobs. I had my two.
You're cutting in and out.
Sorry, love. We can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. We're not saying to anybody that, look, you must, it's mandatory you have a jab. But what we are saying is Saffron supports it. Most of us have had our double jabs, and we are hale, we are hearty. Nothing has happened. I haven't fallen down yet. And I don't think I'm going to. So yeah, we just want to make sure that we just want to make sure that we put it out there. We put it out there and just let you know that, you know, it has been a crazy, crazy period. Lots of love to the families who lost people, who are still struggling, maybe those who have lost their jobs. Yemi did say there are volunteering positions open, and those can lead to paid positions. But the idea is to work with us as a community. You know, don't sit on the fence, don't sit outside the fence, come inside the garden, and let's grow this garden together. Okay, so guys, what time is it now? Yeah, I'm not going to cut the cake in front of you lot, because you lot will probably beat me for the screen. So we're not going to do that. No, we do want to just say, you know, we yes, it's 1 year. We're hoping to do another 10, 15, 20 years, you know, and we want to be able to, some of our viewers, we want you to have you on this side of the computer. As the years go by, you know, we hope to be able to continue to serve you the way we've been serving you. We hope to be able to keep up this Wednesday for as long as we can. You know, we're not going anywhere. We are going to be doing so much more across the waters, and we will be keeping you updated with what's in progress. Because yes, we did say we don't, it's not just safeguarding, but it's safeguarding the African child and adults, and it's also our African and Caribbean Centre, which might entail us at times to cross the Atlantic Ocean.
Closer again.
Am I still cutting out? Oh, I'm so sorry. So what we're basically saying is our jobs are going to carry us across the waters, because we're not only dealing with the African community, we're also dealing with the Caribbean community. So it's a case of watch this space. Yeah, SaffronSACAP and Saffron SDGF and SaffronSACAP, which is the African and Caribbean Centre, are here to stay. And the voiceover isn't going anywhere. We will still be here. I'm afraid you've still got me long suffering for a very long time. But no, we want to say thank you. And we just hope you can send in via email on our WhatsApp group. How many of you have joined our WhatsApp group? I don't see any engagement. Please, please, please. Is there any way we can drop it in the chat?
Yes, it is out there somewhere. We keep dropping
We'll
it.
drop it. We'll keep dropping. You know, we have a WhatsApp group. You can email us info@saffronsacap.org. Yeah, info@saffronsacap.org. You can email us, and we will pick up emails for anything, no matter what it is, whether it's you have issues in the community, whether you want to do the training courses, whether you want to do things in Nigeria, please, 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 please let us know. And we've also got the handle for the SDGF. So what we will do is also put out our inquiry form. It's a feedback form where you can tell us how we've done, that's what you would like to see more. Please fill these forms, guys, because we do look at them. We definitely look at them, and it's a case of us looking at them, seeing what you want us to cover, going to do our research. Because if you ask us to look into something, we do need to make sure that we are crossing our T's and dotting our I's. And that takes some time. So please fill our forms, fill our feedback forms. Most importantly, let us know how well we are doing And we are open to criticism as well, because constructive criticism grows you. Yeah. And even if we don't like it, tell us. Tell us. You know, I always used to say it's only your friend that can tell you your mouth is smelling. The rest will just cover their mouth. And then you can do something about it. Yeah. So please tell us, let us know how we're doing or how we are not doing or what more we can do. And you've heard of all the people that I'm teaming with. Chris, I don't know if Chris is still on. Is Chris still on? Because you're on share, aren't you? Okay, let me
Yeah, I'm on share.
Okay.
So I'm just taking the liberty to show you our web pages and
Okay.
I'm just taking time to show you our web pages, and this is the Saffron Social Development Global Foundation page in Nigeria. It has pictures of various things that we have, initiatives that we've done, and we had our first SNC, that's Safeguard Nigerian Child Forum, in on the 10th of October 2015, and it's just progressed ever since then. We've had initiatives with the NYSC, is it? Nigerian, how do you say that?
NYSC.
Is it NYSC? Okay. With the NYSC and advocacy programs, markets, streets, they just work with us to spread the good news around. So that is the SDGF website. Please go onto it, and it is saffronsdgf.org, www.saffronsdgf.org. Oh yes, we forgot to also mention that we also work to ensure that we meet 5 of the SDGs, and that's the Sustainable Development Goals. There are 17 of them. Mm-hmm. We work to 5 or 6 of them. The last one being partnerships. So we do have a specific focus on partnerships, but also on education, on SDG 3, 4, 5, 6, and 17. So there is a lot of work going on out there. Please join the movement. It's a train that's just keeps going and not going to stop. The more on the train, the better for all of us. Okay. Anything else? Facebook question. Our office in Lagos is we have a main office, and that at the moment is in Lekki. It's in Aja. I will post that also on Facebook as we speak. I am multitasking, so bear with me. I will post that on Facebook as we speak and on our chats in here. And just send an email. Tell us you want to engage. Tell us how you want to engage. There are a lot of posts, and I mean jobs coming up at the moment. The more progress we make with the national safeguarding agenda, the more job openings we're seeing will be coming up. So please engage. It's all info at saffronsdgf.org, and that's for Nigeria, and it's info at SaffronSACAP.org. SaffronSACAP, that's Saffron SACAP. Oh, okay. This is our new website. Sorry, I wasn't sure. We're still working on a new website. So that's that.
Awesome. So guys, all the information and all the handles will be put out for you, both for SDGF and also for this side of the waters for SaffronSACAP. And I know we've put out a lot of information, but guys, it's the only way we can have a change is to be the change. I think we've all gone so Zoom crazy. We all sit around Zooms and we talk and we talk and we talk, and then we go away. And we've got to learn now to sit around the Zooms, talk, but do something after the talk. And that is where Saffron,
goes a step further. We do love the Zooms, but once we shut the computers down, our work never stops. We are still going. The wheels are still going, because why? We need the outcomes. We need to reach and achieve the outcomes for yourselves. So if we say we're going to put this in place, it's going to take a lot of work. And that work is a lot more than just sitting on a Zoom and talking about doing it. All right. But we still need your support, guys. So let us know challenges. Let us know if you're willing, ready, up for working with us. If you've got an organization and you want a partnership with us, you want to do a collaboration with us, please let us know. We're open for that as well. Okay. So we have 3 minutes left before we sign out. Can we sing happy birthday to Saffron? I don't even care.
I was just thinking we could have some music. Yes.
Yeah.
What did you say, Mas?
Say that again, Marcia.
I was just saying we can end with some music.
Yeah, we'll sing happy birthday.
We're not allowed to play music that we don't have copyrights to. Otherwise, YouTube will block us from.
I'll sing for you, Mas.
I'm still working on my rapping skills.
Sing away.
Yes.
She's working on her rapping skills.
No.
We can't hear you anyway. If you're gonna rap, you're gonna take the mic.
Okay, I'm just saying that we can't really sing, and play any music, but I will happily sing for you, Marcia.
Go on, sing away.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Saffron. Happy birthday to us. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We love you guys. Thank you so much. I wish you were here. We would have had a party. There's going to be a party after party. Party after party. But we're going to wrap some cake and we're going to bring it back. But no, thank you all for joining. Those of you on Facebook, we love you. Thank you. Please, guys, keep up the momentum. Anytime we come on, click, share. We need,
when we're not here.
Even when we're not here, yes, it's going to get to a stage where we'll probably be somewhere else. But Saffron is still here. So please, keep clicking on, keep logging on. We can't do this without you. Thank you for joining in for our 1-year celebration. Go to our YouTube, because we're going to record this, and all our shows are recorded and they go on our YouTube page. Subscribe, share our YouTube. Let's try and hit 1 million subscribers before the end of the year. Yes, we can do it. Remember what we said? Positivity, guys. Positivity. No, we're gonna get there. 1 million. I like to aim for president, and then I'll get to vice president. So we're gonna get there. 1 million subscribers by Christmas. Positive thoughts.
If you can think it in your mind,
positive results. What did you say, Marcia?
If you can think it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands.
There you go.
She has got another one.
From the prof herself. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Have an amazing evening, and we will be back again live next week, Wednesday, doing what we do the best. Thank you, everybody. Tinny said, if you believe it, you can achieve it. That's right. Once it's in there, it's
absolutely.
Yeah. All right, guys. So let's keep up that. And it's true. Keep that mindset for the next 6 months. And honestly, add your faith to it, and the sky is your limit. Because a year ago, we didn't know, and we did this. So I'm talking, it's tried and tested. We believed, and we have achieved, and we are still going to achieve. So have a good evening, everybody. God bless. Stay safe. Thank you, Facebook people. Thank you all so much. It's been a blessing. You guys have been amazing over the years. You come, that's 1 year, you log into Facebook, and I love how we have it's like you're playing tennis.
We do Facebook, then we go to Zoom, then we go to Facebook. Nene, thank you for coming on. Love you. You're always there for me. Thank you.
Love you. God bless you.
Thank you,
so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next month, we're doing collaborations. So if you are an organization, I already know that we have a collaboration, a program with Omoti and the 4Gs, Kings and Queens.
Yeah.
We are just generally looking at Ireland, Dublin, and the issues, issues around the communities, within those communities around education, health, you name it. We're going to be talking about it. I'm happy to give this 2 weeks. So we will. I'm going to confirm if it's the first week, which is next week. We have been talking about it. So we will confirm over the weekend if it's the first 2 weeks or the last 2 weeks. But hey, as soon as we've confirmed those, the graphics will be out. Please tell us you like our graphics. You know what? Some people always say we've not seen the graphics because they're always so beautiful. But that is kudos to our graphic designer or artist, and he is based in Nigeria. If you like the graphics and you want to get him to do some work with you, just email us and we will let you do that because he is just so good.
He's amazing.
He's been working with us since 2015, and also our website designer, Dakor Topa is our graphics. You know, we're just so blessed to have people who support us and who are brilliant at the work that they do as well. So we're just grateful. Sorry, I had to chop that in because graphics is
3 minutes after 8 is not a problem. That's why you are the CEO, and that is why I am saying good night to everybody. Have a good evening, and we will see you same time next week, Wednesday, 6 p.m., 8 p.m. Stay safe, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye. We'll eat your cake for you. We don't know yet. We're not done yet. Okay, we're going to play some music and then say bye-bye.
You still? We can hear you.
Music.